Alright, y'all. As usual, we back with another part two. And guess what? I am in a good mood today. Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. I'm in a good doggone mood today. So guess what? It's going to be one of the videos. So you may want to stay locked in and stay tuned. Because once again, I'm in a good mood. And doggone it, ain't nothing going to kill this joy. And like the song goes, ain't nothing going to disturb this groove. But how y'all doing, by the way? I hope all is well with you. Grand Rising, what it do, what it is, and what's happening with you, ladies and gentlemen. Now, on this video right here, we are going to talk about attention seekers. People seeking validation. But let's get right into it, y'all. I don't want to hold y'all up. They are begging for your attention. You refuse to acknowledge them. We got grown men, grown women in today's society begging for other people's attention. When you cut people off and you show them better than you can tell them, now they want to take it seriously. Now they want to hump on your leg like some type of dog or something. They keep on begging and begging for your attention, but you're not going to give it to them. You is not about to waste your time and your energy on people that don't want to do that in their life. And then when you really cut them off, now they're looking at you like you did something wrong to them. But the whole entire time, they wasting your time. They ain't about nothing. And thank God, they show their true colors. They sit back and watch people and listen to them. They were literally snitching themselves. And people don't even know that they be snitching on themselves. Because you know why? They run off at the mouth too much. They will tell you they want your attention. They need it. They need it like some type of drug or something. They get high off your attention. They get high off your emotions. They want you to have a reaction to them. They want you to react to them. But when you ignore these people, they go crazy. They're the nutcase in the crazy house in the straight white jacket. You will literally drive them up the wall. You will literally have these people on the wall dancing like Lionel Richard, but in a bad way. It's that because your aura is so powerful, it drives them insane. I made a YouTube short about this, so you might want to check it out. But when you refuse to look at them, even breathe near them, look at them, they don't be in their presence, man, look, you're going to drive people crazy. The reason why they treating you like this because they see you as some type of celebrity. You stand out from the crowd, you ain't about the BS, and you sure as hell don't give a you know what or what they are doing. But they are so concerned about little old you. You stand out the way. You're not over there flashing. You're not over there trying to talk all hip and all cool. You being yourself. And they low-key inspired by that. So, when they don't get your attention, trust and believe me, ladies and gentlemen, you're going to drive people up the wall. You're going to make them probably get in their feelings. You're going to make them want to have a crazy reaction. But I'm telling you all right now, people like that need to get a life. You hear me? People like that need to get a life. It is not your fault to babysit them. Lady, it's not your problem or your responsibility to hold his or her hand. Fellas, it is not responsibility to hold your homeboy hand or her hand. They grown. But the reason why they want your attention because they feel so important. They feel so loved. Maybe they haven't been loved. But guess what? That's not your problem. And you ain't borrowed the builder, so you're not finna sit up here and try to fix that. You try to fix on them, they're gonna damage you. So the best thing to do, don't even acknowledge them. But now they acknowledging you though. They are acknowledge the great one, as The Rock used to say. They're going to acknowledge the great one. They're going to acknowledge the winner. They're going to acknowledge the chosen one. Can you dig what I'm saying right now? They are about to acknowledge you. And when you don't look at them or give them that time of the day, man, look at here. You're going to make people cry. They're going to cry a river all they want to. Because like I told you, you're not here on this earth to babysit people. Maybe you babysit little children, but grown men and grown women, come on, y'all. Come on, dog. What you look like babysitting somebody that's twice as old as you? Make it make sense. If it don't make dollars, then it don't make sense. And that right there don't make sense to me. It's like they want you to babysit them. They want you to goo gaga them. Ladies, they want you to breastfeed them. Hell no. Fellas, they want you to rock-a-bye baby to them to sleep. I don't think so. They need to get the hell on somewhere with all that. They still wet behind the ears. They still sucking on milk. They still out there talking that goo gaga vocabulary. But when they beg for your attention, it just goes to show you they still got their inner child in them. And they're screaming for help. This is a cry for help. But guess what? That's not your responsibility, though. They need to take it up with themselves. They need to go some type of therapy or something, because this right here is ridiculous, y'all. You're not finna waste your life, waste your time babysitting people. Let them goo whine all they want to. You're not finna sit up here and give people your attention. They can look at you like you crazy, but guess what? Don't look at them. As a matter of fact, get away from them. That's what's gonna make it even worse for them. Because you're no longer in their presence, and they can't do a doggone thing about it, y'all. When I say nothing, I mean nothing. They're going to sit right there and just deal with their problems on their own, or tell them, go find somebody else to play with, because you ain't finna be played with. Life is too short for letting people to play with you. Or you're in the court. They're going to learn today. Like Kevin Hart said, they're going to learn today. Let me tell you something. When you waste your time with people like this, you're going to find yourself in a deep hole along with these people. Probably doing the same thing that they are doing, but we're going to rebuke all that. That's not even going to happen. Because you're finna get away from these fools. All of them. They still dependent on you like you some type of parent or something. They grown. They still walk around here in diapers. They want you to baby them up. Look, put the baby on their back. No, we not doing that. We ain't babysitting. Who the hell they think we are? But guess what? They need to go find somebody else to do that with. Because we ain't the one. Well, we look like babysitting somebody. Now, we will help them. We will give them advice. But if they choose not to listen, hey, they should not, and I mean they should not, try to come back and try to seek more validation, more attention, because that's going to look bad on their side. As a matter of fact, this is embarrassing. When I say this is embarrassing, this is super embarrassing. They get mad at you because you don't want to put up with them no more. You don't want to put up with that shenanigans no more. Once you say enough is enough, then doggone it, enough is enough. You had enough. And once you cut the cord with these people, y'all, that was all she wrote right there. And they can't believe that you did it. Oh, he really cut me off. She cut me off? Oh, hell no, I'm calling him. I'm calling her. And when you no longer pick up that phone, when you had permanently blocked these people, man, they're going to go on an angry rage. Because they had no idea that one day you were going to cut the cord off with these folks. They thought because he's so nice, she's so nice, they're gonna put up with my ass for so many times, they're gonna forgive me over and over again. He been putting up with my ish for the last 15 or 20 years. She been putting up with me since God knows when. They never gonna get tired of me. And bingo, you got tired of them. And now, they are so obsessed of getting your attention. They want a response from you, but you're not finna argue or give them no type of validation. Let them starve, let them be thirsty. Look at this water. They are thirsty. You are the water, and they over there dehydrated. Meaning for me to say this, but I'm gonna say it anyway, because I'm gonna be brutally honest. Let them be thirsty. Let them be over there like a dog for some water. Tell them to go find somebody else to play with, because this right here, your water is your water. Your attention is your attention. Don't give it to them. Let them starve. Let them be thirsty. Let them be dehydrated. The hell with them. And ladies and gentlemen, here's another sad thing about this. You tried and tried and tried to help them. But what they didn't want to listen, or you missed a know-it-all. You missed know-it-all, huh? But the moment you start putting up with them, here they come back running. And when you don't want nothing to do with them, or will you cut them off for good? When you start dealing with them, they get super, super frightened. Because they know you ain't playing with them. They know they don't effed up. They messed up big time. And the only way that they can watch you is through a phone screen or a television screen. Because where you going, they ain't going. They're going to be asking other people about you. People that mind their own business. And they're going to be wondering, why you worrying about him? Why you worrying about her for? Like, get a life. Stop worrying about him. Stop worrying about her. But I miss him. Stop worrying about them. Get a life, damn it. But see, they would never tell they would never tell their side of the story of what made you cut them off. Why you refuse to acknowledge them and give them the validation that they want and need. They want some attention, y'all. They are attention seekers. That's exactly who they are. In a grown man and grown woman body. You would literally think they got a life on their own. Come on, girl, let's go to the club. We can't go without you. Come on, bro, let's go to the club. We can't go without you. They need you because you the star of the group. But when you cut these people off, they ain't nothing but dust, trash, and raggedy. But with you, that type of attention that you were getting in public, man, look at here. You were like Omarion in B2K. You were the leader. Ladies, you were like Diana Ross. And what's the other group behind her? Diana Ross and the Supremes. Ladies, that was you. Your so-called homegirls were the Supremes. Fellas. Look at here. Fellas, y'all was Cisco. They were Drew Hill in the background. But y'all catch my drift. You were the star. You were getting all the attention. And they over there thinking they're getting the attention too. But when you start dealing with them, now they begging for it. I'm talking about Keith Sweat begging for your attention. Because you made them feel so important. But you felt so many bad vibes towards these people. And it was bad for your mental health. Dealing with them was bad for your mental health. You was not finna lose your head over these people. And you sure as hell you're not finna let these people push you to the edge. Don't push me, because I'm close to the edge. You is not trying to lose your head, like the song says. You had to get away from these people, because the more you kept on hanging out with them, the more it's like you was at the edge and you finna lose your head. But You start dealing with them. And now they so mad because you refuse to pay them any mind. They're with them like a little kid. Lip poked out. Mad as hell. Because you're not giving them the reaction that they want. And when you do get that reaction to them, boy, they go home and have a party. Sick-minded individuals. They go home and talk about it on the phone. Gerby made her so mad, her face turned red than a stop sign. Hey, your son, we made boy so mad, he was cussing up a hurricane. We made that Negro so mad, we laughed at his pain and his anger. That's how sick-minded they are. But listen, when you got that mind of resilience, they can't do nothing. And when they try to get that validation from you that they really want, listen, you're going to drive them insane. Then you could be going home with a smile on your face, sleeping good at night, saying your prayers, while they go home, mad as hell, destruction, finna tear up the house, and so on and so on, ladies and gentlemen. But that right there is a crying shame if you ask me. But why the Sam Hill? Why would they want your attention all of a sudden? Oh, I get it, because you level up, you made it, or they see you about to make it without them. Girl, he ain't gonna make it without me. I need to call him and get his attention. He will remember me. No, bro, I need to call her. Then they're gonna be acting like, you remember me? But don't pay them no mind, y'all. Don't pay these people no mind. They just want something from you, but you ain't finna give it to them. None whatsoever. Let us sit there and cry all day long. They can cry until the sun come up. They can cry until the cows come home. They can cry until the chickens start clucking. Their eyes will be so sore and whatnot. But let me tell you one doggone thing. You is not finna break a sweat for these people. You probably used to back in the day, but them days over with. It's time. Plenty time for yourself. It's time to start having you some you time. AKA me time. I'm talking to myself as well. But it's time for y'all and me to have some me time. You don't want to be around these people that keep on begging and begging for your attention, and they don't be talking about nothing. Like, go on so well. Shoot. Like a little dog, tell them, shoot, go away. But y'all, you will literally, I mean literally, be sitting here thinking, why they acting like that? Just for some attention. Why they being like this? Because I start talking to them. It's because you made them feel so good and inside. I told y'all were like Omarion and B2K. You were like Marcus Houston and Immature. You were like Gladys Knight and the Pips. Y'all had that light. You had charisma. You had it all. And when they see people, or when they saw y'all together, boy, they got so high off their energy, that attention that they were getting. But when you detach, isolate away, they got mad. Because you know why? The attention is not being brought to them, it's being brought to you. If you don't even want it, it's because you chosen. And when you chosen, when you stand out like that, it's going to make people like them jealous. They're going to be acting like little kids that can't get that way. Start crying, acting up a fool. Some of them will even call your name. Don't even respond. Don't look at them. That's like I told you earlier. Get away from them. Get the hell away from them. Go. Tell them, go. But if they don't want to leave, guess what? You do the job for them. Get away from them. Don't tell nobody where you going. Don't say nothing. But people like this can become obsessed with you. I'm talking about literally to the point you had to file a restraining order. And I pray to God y'all had to go do that. But like I said, it's some crazy people out here. When I said crazy, they crazy, y'all. They crazy. Mental house crazy. Straight right jacket crazy. But it really amazed me how older people, now I see little kids, but older people, y'all, come on. They ain't doing the children no better. Or if he doing it, well, I'm going to do it too. Setting a bad example for the children. You can't be serious. This is so embarrassing. They ain't want to fight, act a fool because you not talking to them no more. How many of y'all been through that or going through that? You cut somebody off or you cut people off or you left that job that whole time, whatever it was. You broke up with that individual. You got a divorce for that individual. Now here they come with the same old song, same old excuse. I'm sorry, and all this other. Man, look, tell them, take that apology and shove it. But let me tell y'all something. When you cut people off like that, it don't mean you hate them. But see, in their little delusional mind, that's what they gonna think. He hate me, she hate me. No, you don't hate them. You got grown stuff to do. They still out here playing like a little child. They want a party and whatnot. Then when you start partying with them, start taking your life very seriously, and start listening to God more, now they really gonna be wanna have access to your life. But that's a no-no. Like I told you, you need some you time. You can't let people be like that under you 24/7 because you're gonna lose focus. Not only that, they're gonna drive you crazy and your mental health will be going downhill because of these fools. So let them sit there, get upset. Let them sit there and drive themselves crazy. But like I said, you ain't finna lose your head for them. You're not finna go off the edge for them. And your mental health is not finna decline over these people. These people, I don't know what to say about them, y'all. They in the child in them is screaming for help. You're not gonna be that therapist. Who you look like? Dr. Phil, Oprah, or somebody? A motivational speaker? Because you're showing having to preach to them. You can reach them, but can you teach them? Nope. Like I said, some of you had tried to help people. But what they did, I got this. But now they begging for more attention. Because they see you going up without them. Now they calling your phone 100 times. You got about over 200 messages on your phone right now. Maybe even more. Because they see your face on the big screen. People are celebrating you. Now they so mad. They are so miserable. I'm talking about ran. That's crying up a storm because you no longer will pull up with they, you know what. Ladies, tell Big Head Tyrone to get that hell out your face. Fellas, tell Big Head Tamika get the hell on so well. Because they ain't talking about nothing in your book. All they doing is begging and begging and begging. All they doing is trying to distract you from your goals. See? When you so locked in and so focused on life, don't you know that obsessed people, then here they come. Want to distract you. Want to talk about stuff that don't even matter. Stuff that you don't even care about. You be like, man, get the hell on somewhere. Move. But when you detach and isolate away from people like this, you could be on their mind 24/7. Like SWV, you always gonna be on their mind. Constantly, non-freaking stop. But y'all, I won't feel bad for these folks. A long time ago, they said at the high school, once you get that diploma, you're on your own. But I see some people still like to leech off other people, like leeches. Like I said, they like a dog trying to hump on your leg, want to follow you everywhere like a little chihuahua or something. Tell these people, take off their diaper and put on their big boy or their big girl pants on. Stop walking around here in diapers. Stop riding around here on tricycles. Stop talking in goo gaga vocabulary. They want to hang on to you every day. That stuff get annoying. Like, shoot. Like, go live your life. Go, 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 go. They gotta talk to you every day. They don't be talking about nothing. What is that to talk about? Tell them, let's talk about success. I don't want to talk about that. Girl, I don't want to talk about no success. Well, get the hell on somewhere. What? You gonna cut me off? As a matter of fact, give them no explanation. Give them no response. If y'all had this conversation face to face or through a phone or phone call, if it be a phone call, just hang up. Be through text, don't respond back. Block. If it be face to face, walk away. You're not finna argue, you're not finna fight. You too grown for that. As a matter of fact, you too intelligent for that. What you look like fighting with a dumb buffoon? It's not worth it. When I say it's not worth it, it's not worth it. Excuse me. They want you to go tick and tack with them, back and forth, bigger and bigger and bigger until you have a headache. They want you to acknowledge them so bad so they can feel good. And then when you get that attention to them or that type of power, yes, I got his attention. Yes, I made him mad. Yes, I made her mad. Yes, I got the power. They ain't got nothing. They ain't got jack. You the one that got the power. They ain't got nothing. They ain't got squat. You hear me? They ain't got nothing. This is why they try to come back into your life, because you are doing a big without them. God is blessing you in front of the people that ignored you, that put you down, that underestimated you. And this is why they want to come back and act like everything was all good in the hood. But no, I tell them, you stay right over there. You stay right where you came from. But folks, I gotta tell you something. We probably all been through this in life. All of us. It comes to the point you gotta cut the cord with these people. It comes to the point and you gotta realize everybody ain't your friend. I'm pretty sure your own parents or grandparents told you that. And it's getting clear. All the smoke is clearing out the air. You just not realizing there was an energy leecher sucking up off your energy. Because remember, you were the star of the group. Now, just like the mother groups in the music business back in the day, you became solo. And now look at you. You're getting all the attention. And they mad because they can't get that attention like you getting it. This is why they beg for your attention. This is why you don't want to acknowledge them, because you're getting tired of putting up with their shenanigans. Like you got fed up with it. And I don't blame you. I wouldn't acknowledge them either. I would have did a silent cutoff and went on about my life. But people gonna learn today. They are. They're gonna learn the hard way. Don't explain yourself. Don't even argue. And for crying out loud, don't even put your hands on them, because they want you to fight them. Make them look stupid. Make them embarrass their own self. Because like I said, you got work to do. They ain't got nothing to do. So, who's the grown up? Who's the adult in this situation? Because quite frankly, it ain't them. It's you. It's y'all. So with that being said, y'all, I know that was a long video, but I had to talk about this. So guess what? We talked about it. But if you made it to the very end, salute, much respect to you. Y'all like, comment, subscribe. Y'all share the video. Be safe out there. Be safe on the highway. Be safe on the roads. Keep your third eye open at all costs. Keep your injury to yourself. And most importantly, be careful of who you let into your life. Remember, people could be like energy leeches. But I love you all. Be safe. And we ain't gonna stop till we get to the top.